So I think once COVID kind of hit, we as a group after that season, we were kind of had a bad taste in our mouth. So we had a ton of high expectations, what we were trying to do the next year, and all that stuff happened with COVID, and we didn't have some guys transferred away to do other opportunities and stuff like that. So we never really got that chance, and our whole season shut down. And I just remember thinking, we had a Zoom meeting with an alumni, and I was thinking to myself, like, I would be kicking myself if I missed out on another good year with the team. And it wasn't initially part of my plans to pursue grad school, but once the opportunity kind of came out to get that extension on the eligibility, and I was able to fortunately get a good tuition in-state rate, which was really helpful, and that was pretty much a no-brainer for me at that point. I mean, getting a grad degree while playing that last year of hockey and being able to lead a good group of guys has been pretty special. Yeah, it's definitely weird being the last guy from my class, but I gotta give credit to the class below me. Those guys, I mean, they kind of brought me in and accepted me as part of their own. It's basically like I kind of went through as their sole classmate, which was great. It's tough you grow up and you live with, go through school and you live with the same guys, and then, COVID hits and suddenly everything's changing and they're all doing other stuff, and I'm the only guy that's kind of sticking around. So I was lucky, though. We've got great guys that were younger than me. They accepted me right away, and it was pretty cool. I didn't have to really worry about that sort of thing. It kind of made it easy to move on from it and kind of grow into a different role and kind of take the team somewhere else. Whenever things aren't really going your way, or things with the team aren't, people are upset or things aren't going right, I think you just kind of got to get back to basics and just work on keeping the team together as a unit and making sure everybody feels comfortable in their own position on the team, because that's how you're going to perform, is when everybody's kind of feeling good about themselves and they know where they're at and they're comfortable with it. So I think that was the big thing, was like, even if we're not doing well, I mean, the first semester was kind of tough. We showed flashes of being a really good team, and then we'd lay an egg somewhere else and we'd think, oh man, like, what are we doing here? Like, we don't know what we're doing, stuff like that. So that stuff like that happens, and as a group of seniors and trying to lead these guys, we've really just kind of focused on bringing the guys together as a unit, and we've been really, really tight as a team because of it. And I think it's really kind of shown itself in the second half of the year. We've all been playing for each other and working hard for each other. I mean, there's only 4 games left, but the past couple of weeks, the stuff we've been doing in the weight room and the gym on the ice has been some of the hardest we've done all year. So I mean, I think that just kind of speaks volumes. We're all working for each other and pulling for each other and working towards that goal, and I think we've made some good strides. First part of the semester, I was that extra skater a lot more times than not, and I kind of knew that's what the position I was going to be in coming into the year. No matter what I did, I kind of assumed that that's kind of where I was going to be, and I accepted it, which was fine. And it kind of helped me, develop leadership skills and kind of grow into that role a bit more. And then, I think that first semester, just as a group, especially as seniors, we were all just a little bit more tight and grip the sticks a little bit too tight, trying to do a little too much with the puck, and it wasn't really working too much. The second half, just as a unit and myself too, we've all just kind of taken a step back and relax, take a deep breath. We don't really worry too much about it, and I think it's kind of translated into my game for sure, and it's helped me. And I know other guys, Nitty, Peters, Skinner, just relaxing a little bit and not, trying not to play. You don't want to play hockey to avoid making mistakes. It's just not a good way to play. So I think that's kind of been where we've been at, and it's really shown through our games. Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I'm looking forward to the weekend. It's going to be fun. Parents have come and visited before, but it's a different feeling being the last one, and they'll get to meet Coach and talk to him a little bit and kind of just get to know him a little bit more like that. So it'll be a fun weekend. My grandparents will be coming out too, so it doesn't happen too often. And I'm most likely not going to have many other hockey games, if at all, after this. So it's exciting that they can come out and just have a good night, and who knows what's going to happen after this.